Okay, so this is just a general rollout. So, like I said, the first thing we want to do is actually we want to roll out using the foam roller, because it's, like you see, the curvature of it is quite broad compared to using the lacrosse ball, especially using the little triangle. So what we want to do is we want to just start by rolling out just a general rollout with the foam roller. And again, so when we lift our hips, the higher I lift my hips, the more pressure I put on the roller. If I come down a bit, I take a bit of weight off it. So now it's important, guys, to remember that when you roll out and you get to your mid-spine, because your lower spine, its curvature goes the other way, where we actually have that lordosis in our lower curve, we actually need to support through there by actually coming up a bit higher through our lower back, because if I bend back here, then it's going to cause maybe some pinching in the lower back. So as you go through the lower back, remember to support through coming up a bit higher through your upper part of your body as you come down. And even so, as you come even lower down, just come down onto one side and really support through that lower spine so that you're not pinching anything in the back there. And so this is what we start by just doing our general rollout. You can even roll out on your sides, all through your side body. You can lay down on it. And again with this, guys, there's no right or wrong in what you do. This is all just about being relaxed. So if it is really sensitive, you might need to take some pressure off. And we can even come and roll up through here, through our side, through our lats, all through under our armpit. So all through the side here, through the side body, all the way down. Okay. Also, we can roll through our trap here, through our upper neck. Just lie on our side like this. And again with this one, to get more pressure into that area, all we do is lift the hips up high, and that puts more weight into that region there. We can sort of roll back and forth on it. Like I said, it's almost like it's just a massage really, and it's just about what is getting into those areas where you feel tension. Good. Ah, feels so good. And like I said, between every time you've just come and mobilised an area, just sit for a while and just absorb the good feeling of releasing that tension. So another area where we can roll out, we can also roll out through our arms. So just on the back of the arms, generally those triceps get quite sore when we do a lot of pushing movements. You can do one at a time, we can do both. If you do one at a time, you generally get a little bit more pressure onto that muscle. You can go back and forth on it, whichever way you like. Okay. And let's go to the lower limbs now, guys, on this. So, we can come down. Again, this is all through the quadriceps. You can roll back and forth. You can roll all the way up to the hips. Put pressure on one side of the hip. Roll on that hip. So again, comparative to the lacrosse ball, This is just a really superficial massage for releasing tension. Now, when you first start doing mobility, then this might be enough, and that's okay, because before we've actually started mobilizing regularly, usually we hold a lot of tension in our muscles, not only from exercise but just from every day feeling stressed. There's a lot of tension in the muscles, so this might be enough. If you want more pressure in your quadriceps, you just come onto one leg and do one leg at a time. That's going to give you a little bit more pressure again. And remember guys, this is all about staying relaxed. If you tense up, you're not doing yourself any favors. You're doing yourself a disservice. So remember, keep relaxed when doing this. Okay, and we can come down onto the side of our legs. Roll through the ITB. Both sides. And then obviously rolling the back of the thighs. Back of the thigh one at a time if we want a little bit more pressure on that. And then finally rolling out through the calves. Again, one at a time if we want more pressure. Back and forth on that. Okay, so that's really it for our general warm-up or with our foam roller, guys. So start with the foam roller if you have it. Like I said, if you haven't yet got it, it's fine to just get started on the tennis ball. I'm going to show you a whole bunch of things to do with that ball in a moment. But yeah, if you have the foam roller, start with the general rollout before you get onto the tennis or the lacrosse ball. Okay, enjoy.